Good? Good, thank you. All right, so now we're gonna do the internal dissection of our female shark here.
Want to hold this?
Yes, Miss Amoroso is gonna help Mrs. Amoroso. All right, so the thing about a shark is that its skin is like a huge muscle, and it's really hard to cut into it. This is the part when we're in the classroom that I have to do a lot of helping out because students have a really difficult time, and they're nervous about cutting into the shark.
Yeah, it's
So
really thick.
it's really thick. Like you could just see how thick it is. So sometimes what I like to do is, because then I don't want to hurt or damage the internal organs. A piece of shark went flying there. It's all right, the raccoons will get it later tonight. So I'm gonna use the scissors so I don't. Oh wait. Alrighty. Sometimes it's easier to cut with the scissors, believe it or not, than it is the scalpel. And that also saves the internal organs.
So you're not cutting internal organs then.
Yeah, no. And you can see how thick this skin is. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. All right.
A lot of oil in this
A
one.
lot of liquid in this guy, this girl. Sorry, I always do that. All right, let's see if we can get over like this, across the pectoral. Oops. Got a little bit of the stomach there. All right. Okay, that's good. Alrighty. And the bottom. Just want to cut across. Ooh,
It's a big girl.
she's a big girl. Oh
You
boy.
got the fin there.
I know. I think. No, I was just looking on the right there. I think I see a little. Yeah. All right. Let's see what happens. Okay. So there we go. So you can see there's a lot of liquid in here. Some of it is the preservatives, and a lot of it is oil. So let's start with the biggest organ we got. We have the liver, and it has 3 lobes. I gotta dig down and get that other lobe. What is going on? All right, so we have 1, 2, and then there's a third. Here we go. The third little piece right there. So as whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. All right.
Okay. Liver is
So,
breaking in
the
her
liver
hands.
is breaking up. Yeah, something that
1,
happens.
2,
It's okay.
3.
And this is 1, 2, 3 pieces. And the third piece, where did it go? I lost it. Oh, here she is. Here it is. All right, that third little lobe, the end of that is the gallbladder. So that's it releases bile into the digestive system to help digest fats. Okay, so this is our liver. I'm gonna say, I don't mean to be gross, but I'm just gonna
Pull
cut
it
the
out.
liver out
Yep.
because it's really big and it's in the way. So we're gonna put the one lobe over there and the other. Now, the thing about why the liver is so oily is sharks do not have swim bladders. So swim bladders are something common, very common in fish, that they use so that they can go up and down inside the ocean. So it allows them to go up and down. Sharks don't have a swim bladder. Swim bladder fills with air, makes them more buoyant, they rise. They release the air and then they sink. So sharks don't have that. They have a liver full of oil. The oil is less dense than water, so it gives them buoyancy in the water. This is how the sharks are able to go up and down. Otherwise, if they didn't have this, they would constantly just sink to the bottom. Okay, so that's your liver. Now, let's just go through the digestive tract. Oh boy, this is gonna be an interesting one. Okay, so here we go. This is the esophagus up here, and here is the J-shaped stomach, okay? And the J-shaped stomach also has the pyloric valve, which then leads into the spiral valve intestine, and we'll talk about that in a second also. This right here, this green triangle shape, is the spleen. Doesn't have anything to do about the digestive system. It has everything to do with the immune system, but still, it is attached to the bottom. And the very shiny organ here, and on the other side is the pancreas. And again, that is another organ that helps in the digestion. So the first thing we're going to do is dissect the stomach and see if maybe we can see what
We've had for dinner. Or breakfast.
lunch, breakfast. Sometimes you can get sick, but I also want to show you the inside of the stomach because it's really interesting how what it looks like on the inside. So this top part here is still a part of the esophagus,
Which is your throat.
right? That leads down to your stomach. I'm going to use the scissors again. It is really thick. And this is a huge muscle here. The muscle helps digest the food, churns it, and it expands. Just like our stomach, the shark stomach can expand so it can eat really big prey.
Yeah.
So, it looks like we have some undigested fish part here.
So
Interesting.
the
And then we
shark
have a
didn't get
lot
to
of...
break it down yet, right?
No, that part didn't get break down. But the interesting part about the stomach is these folds. So these folds are called rugae. And rugae is a way that the shark, an adaptation the shark has in their stomach to help give more surface area so it can digest really big things, really huge prey in its stomach, and it doesn't have to take up a lot of space.
So it helps the stomach expand, right?
Yeah, well, the stomach expands from the muscle, but the rugae help with the actual digestion. So now you can see again, here is another part of the stomach as it comes down, and then it attaches. This is the duodenum right here, which also helps with the digestion, and then it attaches to the circular or the spiral valve small intestine. Now, just before I go and cut this open, the small intestine is not that small, as it is not that big like it is in our system. So in the humans, these are feet long, the small intestine. This is small, and it's a big animal, and it has a small intestine, which is odd. So the reason why it's able to have a small intestine and still be able is because it's this spiral valve intestine, meaning, and it's going to get a little gooky. Those are all food that it was digesting. You can see there's layers that go circular all the way through, and that gives, again, more surface area. So you have a smaller intestine because it has more surface area inside to break down all the food. So we don't have to really go any further than that because it's a little gooky.
Yeah.
But I did want to show you guys this. We're going to address in a minute. There is another organ here, and it's called the rectal gland. And I wanted to show you that because it's very unique to fish because of the fact that it takes all the salt that the fish take in and it gets rid of it. But I don't think we could see it really well because I think we have some babies in here. So we may have some baby sharks. Over here, if you look over here, these are yolk sacs that baby sharks will use. They will attach themselves to it, and that's what they will feed off of until they're ready to be birthed. In this sac here, I don't know, but we may have a baby shark. Oh yes, we do. All right, so in here, yeah, oh, we have two baby sharks. All right, so here you go. These are the yolk sacs that I was telling you about, and now these are two baby sharks that are attached to them. They will feed off of these yolk sacs until they're big enough, and then the mom will give live birth to them. And then they go out into the ocean and they live on their own, okay? So yeah, so we have two baby sharks here. I'm gonna put them over here. I just wanna check this one over here. No, I have 4 yolks, but I know more babies. So that's really, oh, wait a minute. Oh, nope, this is another yolk, but no baby in that one, and that's it. So I don't see, oh, yep, there's another one. Okay, wait. Oh boy, we got some more. Okay. I know, right? I don't really like that there's babies in here, but
What's your fault?
I know. I kind of wish they weren't in here, but it's okay. All right, so there's another baby. Here's another one.
It's 4.
That's 4, and one more. There you go. So we had 5 babies in this shark. All right. Okay, I think that's all we have for the digestive system. Next, we're going to dissect into the heart. Stop it.